So hello students, so now we will solve the full-fledged question of cash flow statement. As we have discussed earlier that cash flow statements to be prepared as per accounting standard 3 revised. So the question we can see from the board, your balance sheet has been given as on 31st March 2019 and 31st March 2018. Okay, we have to compare your 2019 would be considered as a current year and 2018 would be considered as a previous year. So from previous year to current year we are required to compare. Okay. So equity and liabilities, shareholder funds has been given, share capital 6 lakh, 4 lakhs, reserves and surplus 2 lakhs and 1 lakh. Then again in non-current liability, long-term borrowings is given 1 lakh and 2 lakhs. Current liability, all the items has been given and total is given 10 lakh 15,000 for both the years. Now in case of assets, non-current assets, fixed assets. Okay. So divided into two parts. One is a tangible, that is a building, 6 lakhs and 6 lakh. Intangible asset, patent 45,000, 50,000. Non-current investment is given 75,000. Again current assets has been given. Adjustment has been given. Okay, and you are required to prepare your cash flow statement. So first of all, before solving the question, we have to pick up the adjustment. Okay, adjustment regarding building has been given. That means we are required to prepare the ledger account of building. Okay, so let us prepare the ledger account of building. So this will be prepared in the working note. So first of all, we are required to prepare the building account. Okay, now you see, in case of building, opening balance is your 6 lakh 2018, closing balance is your 6 lakh. So opening balance will be written as it is your assets. So to balance brought down. Okay, so this is your what? This is your opening balance. So how much you will write? Opening balance is your rupees 6 lakh and closing balance will be written here by balance carried down. Okay, so this is your closing balance. How much it would be? It is also your 6 lakh is the closing balance. Now you see in the adjustment, building costing 75,000 rupees was purchased. Purchase किए हम, entry क्या होगा? Building account debited to bank. So that means here we have to write to bank account. Okay, so to bank account within bracket what? Purchases. So how much we have purchased the building? What rupees? 75,000. Now second adjustment, an old building, the book value of which was 63,000 was sold at a loss of 5,000. So loss has been given. How much? 5,000. So that will be shown on the credit side. What we will write? By profit and loss account. Within bracket we will write loss on sale. How much it would be? It is your 5,000. Now you see how much price was building? 63,000. It was sold at a loss of 5,000. So that means how much was the sale figure? 63,000 minus 5,000. Okay. So how much it would be? 58,000. कितना में बेचा वो बिल्डिंग को? So that may be considered as a what? By bank sale. How much it would be? It would be of 58,000. Okay. So all the additional regarding building has been given. Now we have to get the total. Total is how much? 6,75,000. Okay. So here total will be also your 6,75,000. It must be. So difference figure would be 6,75,000 minus total of this 6 lakh. How much it would be? 75,000. 75,000 minus 63,000. So difference figure would be written as by depreciation. क्या लिखेंगे हम उसको? By depreciation. This is your balancing figure. And how much it would be? It would be your 12,000. Okay. So this is how we are required to prepare your building account. After the preparation of building account, the balancing figure will be treated as a what? Depreciation. Okay. So now you see your second, third adjustment, tax provided during the year. Okay. It has been given rupees 80,000. That means we are required to prepare your provision for taxation account. कौन सा अकाउंट बनाना पड़ेगा हमको? Provision for taxation account. ठीक है. So opening provision you see 2018, it is a liability. So all liability shows your credit balance. So buy balance brought down how much? 40,000. So buy balance brought down. This is your opening provision. How much it is? It is a 40,000. Now closing provision has been given. Short term provision means how much? It is a 70,000. So this would be written as your to balance carry down. To balance carry down. Okay. So this is your closing. So how much it is? 70,000. Okay. Now you see tax provided during the year. How much it has been given? 80,000. So tax on there hai. So that will written as a what? By profit and loss account. Within bracket we can write tax provided. How much it has been provided? 80,000. So how much is the total? Total is the 1,20,000 और डिफरेंस फिगर जो आएगा हम टैक्स पेमेंट करेंगे उसको क्या लिखेंगे? टू बैंक विद इन ब्रैकेट टैक्स पेड. So how much it would be? 1,20,000 minus 70,000. So it would be a 50,000. Okay. So this is how we are required to prepare your provision for taxation. So first of all, we will prepare the working load. Now, next step is to prepare the cash flow statement. So now, let us prepare your cash flow statement. So first of all, what we have to see, your surplus as for PL account, you see in 2018 it is 1 lakh and in 2019 it is a 2 lakh. So difference figure is how much? 1 lakh. So what we will write here? Surplus as per your profit and loss account. Okay. So how much will be the surplus? Surplus difference figure is your rupees 1 lakh. Okay. So now what we have to add? We have to add your provision for taxation. Add provision for taxation. Okay. So provision for taxation, how much it has been provided? As we have prepared the working note. Okay. So taxation provided during the year was how much? Was rupees 80,000. So this would be added as provision for taxation. Okay. Then again we have to add your dividend paid. Okay. So here you see dividend paid, proposed dividend has been given in 2018 60,000 and 2019 80,000. 2 years provision for tax for dividend has been given, proposed dividend has been given. So for 2018 we have to take. So dividend paid. So how much it is? It is your 60,000. Okay. So how much the total amount would be? Total amount is your 2,40,000. So this would be your what? This would be considered as your net profit before tax and extraordinary items. Net profit before tax and extraordinary items. Okay. So now we have to add what? Non-operating expenses. So non-operating expenses, we have already calculated the depreciation as per working note. How much was depreciation? 12,000. So we have to take add depreciation on fixed assets. So what was the fixed asset? Building. So depreciation on building was how much? It was rupees 12,000. Again there was a loss on sale of assets. How much it was? 5,000. So again we have to add loss on sale of building. Okay. How much was the your loss? Loss was rupees 5,000. Okay. Now you see your intangible asset. As I have said, if the value of intangible asset will decrease, it will be considered as a what? Amortization of intangible assets. ठीक है. तो यहाँ देख लेते हैं intangible asset patent 2018 value is 50,000 and in 2019 it is 45,000. That means 5,000 has been decreasing. So this would be considered as a what? Amortization or depreciation. Okay. Amortization of patent. Okay. So how much was the amortization of patent? Difference figure was how much? 5,000. Okay. So other than that, so what will be the total amount? This is your 22,000. So 240 plus 22. This will be how much? 2,62,000. Okay. So this would be considered as a what? Operating profit before working capital changes. Operating profit before working capital changes. Okay. So now we have got the operating profit. Now what we have to do? We have to see the current assets and current liabilities. Okay. Increasing current asset would be subtracted and decreasing current assets would be added. So first of all, we will see the current assets. Okay. So current asset, you see inventory 2018 is your 10,000. Now it is your 15,000. So increase in inventory. Okay. So increase in inventory will result in outflow of cash. मतलब 5,000 क्या हो जाएगा? Reduce हो जाएगा 5,000. Okay. Now you see trade receivable. This is the 120 and this is the 195. So it has also been increase in trade receivable. Increase in trade receivable. So how much will be the amount? 195 minus 120. So this would be your 75,000. Okay, this would be your 75,000. Now cash and cash equivalent को हमको consider नहीं करना है. Okay, we will not consider your cash and cash equivalent. Okay, so now we will see current liability. So current liability you see trade payable 60,000, 45,000. So decrease in your trade payable. Decrease in trade payable. How much it is? कितना हो गया? ये decrease हो गया 15,000. So it will be also your. It will also be subtracted. Okay. So last but not the least, less income tax paid. Less income tax paid, which we have prepared while preparing the working note. Okay. So how much we have calculated? 50,000. Income tax paid हम कितना calculate किए थे हम? 50,000. Okay. So how much it would be? Your 2,62,000 minus 80, 95,000 minus 50,000. Okay. So the difference figure would be your 1,17,000. कितना आएगा? 1,17,000. So this would be considered as a what? Cash flow from operating activities. ठीक है, ये जो आंसर आएगा वो क्या लिखेंगे हम इसको? Cash flow from operating activities. Since we are required to prepare cash flow statement, so all the three activities we are required to prepare. So first of all, we have calculated cash flow from operating activities. Next, we are required to calculate cash flow from investing activities. ठीक है. So secondly, cash flow from investing activities. तो investing activities में क्या कहा जाता है? Purchases of assets. अगर purchases होगा तो हम क्या करेंगे? उसको माइनस करेंगे, because it will result in the outflow of cash, and in case of sale of asset it would be added. ठीक है. So we are already prepared your working note for your building account. So we can from there we can see your sale of building. हम building को sale किए थे लॉस में. ठीक है. So sale of building was how much? 58,000. Sale of building. ठीक है, पैसा आ रहा है. Now your purchases of building. So यहाँ पे था your building was purchased how much? 75,000. So purchase of building. So it will result in the outflow of cash. Cash जा रहा है. So it will be your 75,000. ठीक है. Now you see non-current investment. ठीक है. 2018 में कुछ नहीं है. 2019 में दिया है कितना? 75,000. मतलब क्या इंक्रीज हो रहा है? That means we might have purchased. हम परचेज किए होंगे. ठीक है. So purchase of non-current investment. Purchase of non-current investment. How much it is your? 75,000. ठीक है. टोटल कितना हो गया? 1,50,000. So negative 1,50,000 plus 58,000. Okay. So how much it would be? It will be your 92,000. Negative में आया आंसर. So what we will write? If the answer comes in negative, हम क्या लिखते हैं? Cash used in. So cash used in which activity? Investing activities. So this is our second answer. That is the cash used in investing activities. This is the first answer. Second answer. Okay. Now last but not the least, we are required to calculate your cash flow from financing activities. So how to calculate cash flow from financing activities? हमको देखना है आपका शेयर कैपिटल पहले कितना था? 2018 में 4 लाख. Now it is 6 lakh. That means it has been increasing. So increase of share capital will be considered as issue of share capital. पैसा आ रहा है. So issue of share capital. So how much it has been? It has been your 2 lakh issue of share capital. फिर लॉन्ग टर्म बोरोइंग्स देखेंगे. 2 लाख था 2018 में. 2019 में 1 लाख है. मतलब 1 लाख रुपए हम पेमेंट कर दिए. It will be considered as what? Redemption. So redemption of long term borrowings. So redemption of long term borrowings. ठीक है. तो रिडम्पशन कितना का होगा? 1 लाख पेमेंट कर रहे हैं. सो इट विल रिजल्ट इन द आउटफ्लो ऑफ कैश. इसके अलावा हम डिविडेंड प्रोपोज पेमेंट कर रहे थे कितना? 60,000. ओके. सो दैट विल आल्सो बी सब्ट्रैक्टेड. व्हाई? बिकॉज शेयर कैपिटल इज अ पार्ट ऑफ फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटीज. ओके. सो दैट मींस डिविडेंड विल आल्सो बी अ पार्ट ऑफ फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटीज. सो पेमेंट ऑफ डिविडेंड. Payment of dividend was how much? 60,000. Already it has been added earlier. Now we will subtract 60,000. Okay. So this would be your, how much it would be your, 2 lakh minus 1 lakh. So 1 lakh minus 60,000. Okay, that will be how much? That will be your 40,000. One more is your short term borrowings. You see, बैंक लोन देखो यहाँ पे क्या था 10,000 है और यहाँ पे क्या नील है, मतलब पेमेंट कर दिए होंगे. सो पेमेंट ऑफ बैंक लोन. ओके, सो पेमेंट ऑफ बैंक लोन वाज हाउ मच? 10,000. ओके, so how much it would be? 2 lakh minus 1 lakh, 1 lakh minus 70,000. So this would be your 30,000. ठीक है, so 30,000. So this would be your what? Cash flow from, पॉजिटिव आंसर आया, क्या लिखेंगे हम यहाँ पे? फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटीज. कैश फ्लो फ्रॉम फाइनेंसिंग एक्टिविटीज. ओके, सो नाउ वी हैव गॉट 3 आंसर. First one for operating activity. Okay, this one 1,17,000. Second one negative 92,000. Third one is the 30,000. Now we have to add all the 3 activity, A plus B plus C. Okay, A plus B plus C. So after adding this, that means what? 1,17,000 minus 92,000, ये नेगेटिव है, प्लस what? प्लस 30,000. जो भी आंसर आएगा पॉजिटिव में आएगा तो हम क्या लिखेंगे? नेट इंक्रीज इन कैश. Net increase in cash and cash equivalent. Okay, net increase in cash and cash equivalent. So how we will calculate? 1,17,000, ठीक है, प्लस within bracket 92,000, bracket मतलब माइनस होगा वो, प्लस how much? Your 30,000. Okay, so after the calculation, so how much we will get? We will get your 55,000. ठीक है, 55,000 हमको मिला. सो नाउ वी सी कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट. ठीक है, कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट ओपनिंग का कितना था? 30,000. सो वी हैव टू ऐड कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट. ठीक है, किसका? बिगिनिंग का, फॉर बिगिनिंग ऑफ द ईयर. ठीक है, बिगिनिंग का कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट हम छोड़ दिए थे, कितना है? 30,000. सो नाउ हाउ मच इज द टोटल? टोटल इज योर 85,000. अब देखो इसका टोटल और क्लोजिंग का टोटल क्या होगा? सेम आएगा. अगर सेम आ रहा है मतलब आपका एग्जाम में आंसर 100% करेक्ट है. सो 85,000 आया हमको ऐड करने के बाद, उसको हम क्या लिखेंगे? कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट एट द एंड. कैश एंड कैश इक्विवेलेंट एट द एंड. हाउ मच? 85,000. तो दिस फिगर एंड दिस फिगर विल मैच विद ईच अदर. ओके, so this is how we are required to prepare your cash flow statement from the given balance sheet. So first of all we are required to prepare the working note, followed with the cash flow from operating activity, cash flow from investing activity and cash flow from financing activities. After getting all the 3 answer, we have to add all the activity. If answer will be in positive, we have to write net increase. If it will be in negative, we have to write net decrease in cash and cash equivalent, and after that we have to add opening cash and cash equivalent, and we will get the your closing cash and cash equivalent. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.